Hello again everybody and welcome back. Right, so I want to quickly do this video to tell you not to use SHOWBOX anymore. The APK for movies and TV shows, do not try installing or using the SHOWBOX APK. Right, so first of all I just want to say, what do you call a B from the US? A USB. That did me that. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. This will give you a notification every time I upload a new video. And that being said, let's go ahead and explain why not to get this APK. Let's crack on. Right then, so I am on. Right then, so I am on my 4K Fire Stick. This is obviously going to be the same for any Amazon device user, Android device user, Android boxes, for everything you're trying to use SHOWBOX on. This will be exactly the same. And it's not a good place for people to be. So, as of yesterday, the APK, I were getting questions about it and it was running really, really slow. But it was working. You could still get a stream from it. But as of today, it's like it's gone. On the Fire Stick, I've noticed when I've tried backdating it as far as 5.05, which is quite a long time back because now it's on 5.22. And I've tried probably 7, 8, maybe 9 different downloads for SHOWBOX, and you're getting this on everything. On the Amazon device, so the Fire Stick I'm using, I'm just getting the turning loading wheel and then it freezes. But if you're not using the Amazon device, you may still be getting it on yours, but it says connection error, check your internet connection. And this is what I were getting through BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator on the PC. So, obviously, as we can see, more than likely, SHOWBOX has been taken down. But another reason now of why not to use this APK, I'm going to show you now. So it was a subscriber who brought this to me. It's the SHOWBOXappdownload.com. This is one of the first websites I ever saw to download SHOWBOX from. And he's tried downloading it direct from here and been greeted with this. So I have been and looked, and he is correct. It is doing it for anybody. I've tried it with a VPN, without a VPN, and there's no way around it. This is just what it's saying. So my reading isn't the best in the world, so do persevere with me. I don't usually read it out, but for those that are aren't that good at seeing, I'll read it for you, because that's what I'm like. So, SHOWBOX is not a legitimate software platform for viewing copyright-protected movies. If you use SHOWBOX app to view copyrighted movies, the movie studios may be able to see your IP address and your viewing history, which doesn't sound good. Because if you're still trying to download this as of now, obviously you might be pinging up on their servers as their latest, like, they're coming for you, can't. No, don't be too worried about it, really. Using SHOWBOX app to watch copyrighted protected movies for which you do not have a license is illegal and subjects you to liability for copyright infringement. Movie studios are cracking down on illegal downloading and or filing lawsuits against users of SHOWBOX app. No, don't get worried about that. They would have to chop down a rainforest to send out that many letters. The amount of people that will have been using this APK at some point would be millions. So a lot of people do get worried about things like this, but really, if you just use it as a casual movie thing, I wouldn't worry about it, honestly. But I'm just saying, don't try using it from now on. So, websites that promote and or distribute SHOWBOX are also being pursued by the movie studios for promoting illegal activity. It is not worth the trouble. So, the actual websites that are distributing it, such as the SHOWBOXappdownload.com, which you can see, they've gone straight in on these bad boys. They've put a skull on the front page, man. You can see it says, instead, please consider these links to platforms that stream content legally. So the Amazon, Vudu, Hulu and Netflix. You can see from that it's not looking good for SHOWBOX. And obviously I really don't want my subscribers to be heading over there. And you may just think you've got a bad download of SHOWBOX. So you may feel like you've been on somebody's file linked or somebody's website, downloaded it. That one's not working. So then you start going to another website and downloading the APK from there. And then it might I'm scared that you're going to try downloading it 15, 20 times, and if that IP address keeps pinging up on what... I think the scaremongering, I really do, but there's that many APKs out there, why even put yourself at risk of being exposed to these that they're going to come and get you? They're going to come and put you in a jacket, they're going to get you and put... No. But really, SHOWBOX, like for such as Amazon devices, you've got to use the mouse toggle Fire TV anyway. So the newest APKs, which are working great, you haven't got to use them. So I'm just going to show you a couple of little things you can do if you do rely on SHOWBOX. So these are just a couple of APKs you can use and don't require the mouse toggle Fire TV. So I'm still on the... I don't know if I pressed record on thing. I did, I pressed record. I am sweating my tits off like you've never known. Wowzers. I got in bath early. I usually get a shower, right? And I got in bath and kids put bubble bath in. And it's made my skin like leather. Sweat's just, I don't know. I'll smell worse in the morning than I did before I got in. So I'm going to go into my applications, and obviously SHOWBOX needs to be deleted now because it's just gone. Which, it lasted a long time anyway, to be honest. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. So... the code you're going to want to enter if you're new here is 5600133. And once you've done this, you're going to hit on continue. And then it's going to take you into my file links, and then you're going to hit dismiss. And right, I'm just going to show you 3 APKs you can use for movies and TV shows that are working absolutely flawless. And the amount of subscribers that are praising these APKs is unreal. So Cinema HD is one of them. It is working awesome. It's kind of a Terrarium TV clone. I'm guessing you've all heard of Terrarium TV. If not, it was that probably next to SHOWBOX, those two were the best APKs you could use for this kind of content. So Cinema HD, always keep it updated as well. Cyberflix TV, right, this is also a Terrarium TV clone, but it's by a different developer. But I've been following this one closely, and the things these guys are doing is just unreal. They listen to their users so much and try implementing different things into the APK to make it easier for people to use, to try and give them the best viewing experience, bring up as many links and sources as possible, and the new things they're trying to bring in as well and get it into such as Google Play Store and that. Honestly, Sean and the guys that are working on this APK are doing an awesome job, so I would definitely recommend that you head over and try out Cyberflix TV, because honestly, that is one APK at the moment that is working absolutely awesome. And any problems you do have, I'll see if I can find a link for the Facebook page, what they use for is like a community section where you can go and find out any problems you have, and you can go over there and check that out. But the things they are doing, the different ports they're implementing into the APK, that is really good. So that's what I would recommend at the moment. And also one more I would recommend, obviously, for movies and TV shows is Morph TV. Obviously, those that have heard of Morpheus TV, it is a clone of that. But obviously Morpheus TV is no more. The developers stopped doing that. It got too much for him, so he stopped. So Morph TV got took over. And then the guys that are doing this are doing an awesome job. It looks great. It works exactly the same as what Morpheus TV did. They have kept updating it, and it is working great. And like I say, when it's generating your links, the streams and the qualities are awesome. And I do think those 3 APKs, if you do use SHOWBOX, you don't need SHOWBOX. Mouse Toggle Fire TV, gone. Just use those 3 APKs for that kind of content if needs be. But like I say, guys, do stay away from SHOWBOX. It's not worth the hassle. And as you can see, it's gone. You're going to have to let it go, because a lot of people wouldn't let Terrarium go. And they kept trying to use patched versions. I know there's cloned versions, and I know there's still cloned versions, but those cloned versions are working. But people are trying patched versions. There's no point. You've got to let an APK go when it's time. Otherwise, you're chasing an APK that you're going to be updating every day, every 2 days. For what point, when you can go and get a different APK and just have a good viewing experience? So, like I say, guys, don't forget to comment down below if you want to ask any questions, if you have any problems, if there's anything you want to know. Comment down below. If yours is working, I want to know as well. And also, Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the bell icon next to it, notification every time I upload a new video then so you don't miss out. Like I say, my forehead's shining. I can see it in the camera. It's actually reflecting. And like I say, I'm a big lad. I do get warm, but you know what I mean? But one thing I will say is share. I don't really ask this much, but do share this video about, because people need to be aware that they're not to use SHOWBOX anymore, or why it's not working, so people know. So do me one favour, please, is just share this video around, share it on wherever you want, any social media platform, just anywhere you can, just share this one around like wildfire. Let people know. So yeah, guys, I'll hopefully trying to get as much done as possible, trying to get as many videos out there as possible. I am trying my best, but I've got my work, got my family life, and then I've got YouTube, and then I've got my back. My back's killing. I'll see you soon, guys. Have a nice evening. Ta-da.